Hello, hello, hello. So we want to do our load order here before we have a little playthrough. Now, let me tell you that this load order, we're using 138 mods, which was something hopefully you had a chance to catch there at the front, and we'll try to give you a chance to catch that after this as well. But just want you to see the mods we're using in this playthrough. Now you're going to see I'm playing Porthos, and he's going to be running around, and we'll be doing some stuff there. So these are the mods that we're using. I don't think there's anything really new at this point to point out. If I see something, I will mention it. But I believe this is the load order that that we've been using. We started using it in March, and now we're using it in April. And I don't think I've made any change to it. So let's scroll back up. I know that there has been an update to one of the mods, the dungeon mod, and I did end up accepting that update, but not on this video. I did not. Okay. So I do want to mention that it's the Mighty Dungeons mod. When we roll back past that, I'll mention it again. Other than that, all this stuff I've been using for a little bit. This is just some of my favorite stuff. There's the Mighty Dungeons. It is a bigger mod now, and it's had some stuff added to it, and I have accepted that update. But as of the time of this recording, I had not. So I want to make you aware of that. We're still using Azurite Weathers, the Happy Little Forest, and the Skyland Bark for that. And we're using these mods, which we've been using for a while. I don't see anything really new. Let's roll up. Our Skyland all-in-one. I haven't loaded the LODs at this point, which I will in a future video because the LODs have been updated and are current now. So we're going to move on, see 138 mods. We're going to jump into the game. I like for you to be able to see the menu that they created for the Skyland edition and hear a little bit of the music. So that's why I'm including that a little bit just for fun. Now we're going to go into hyperdrive and kind of speed through this playthrough, okay? We're going to move pretty quickly. I had some updates to make. You know, my guy had leveled. Then we're going to roll through and select where we're going and go there. There we go. We're going to use the cart. Let's get going. Boom, boom. Where do we want to go? I had to look at that. Where do I want to go? We're going to Dawnstar, if I remember correctly. So we're going to Dawnstar. Off we go. And here we are running around Dawnstar. So, if there was any little lag in the video or anything a minute ago, it's because I kind of messed with it. But anyway, we're going to sell some stuff in hyperdrive again, speeding all this stuff up just to get rid of everything really quickly. But this way you do see that everything's working in the game, and we're going to stay in hyperdrive through this little playthrough here so that you can see what all I did. Now, Porthos was pretty new here, and I was just trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff so that he could start with a pretty fresh, inventory. So, all right, so we don't have a lot of things on our map. We're going to travel back to Whiterun. Right now, we're going to run around some, and what we're going to try to do is get some of the big towns on our map, make sure we can travel to them, and that we don't have any trouble. And it's also fun just to look around and see how things look, which, I like the moon, so I do a lot of that. But hey, here we go. We found the stables. Now we're going to go somewhere else. Here we go. Bun, bun, bun. So again, this is part of my testing. You know how I like to travel to all the major towns, make sure that we can travel everywhere. This is Falkreath. and make sure that, you know, just in general, things are working okay. Oh, there's the cabbages, right? Ooh, the pretty cabbages they were. Now we're going to look around. We're going to travel back. Then we're going to ride to somewhere else. So this is normal testing for me. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this before, where I travel around to the different towns, make sure we can go to all of them. And as long as we can make those trips, then that's a good sign that hopefully our game will be fairly stable. Here we are in front of Markarth. I'm going to take a picture or two because I kind of like the way it looks out here. Yeah, that is pretty cool. So I have to say, or at least I think it is. So we're going to go in here. Yep, I had to get my mace out. You have to be ready because once you enter into here, that guy's going to attack poor, oh, what's her name? Oh, we got him. Oh, it was too late though. He had already killed her. Now we have to resurrect her. There we go. Is her name Margaret? I've forgotten what her name is. Yes, we know. You gave us your piece of paper, dude. We know. All right, so we're going to move on. Now, some of these loads, you'll notice, might take a little longer than others. That's the way it is. Anyway, let's get going. Now, I am on the Xbox Series X. Here we go to another town. Budden. Okay, here we go. This looks like what? Morthal? Yep, looks like Morthal. So we're here. All right, everything looks good. All right, that's cool. Let's move on somewhere else. You know, we just want to prove we can get around. Big part of the game is getting around, because I used to find that if you couldn't travel around, like if you couldn't travel to all the towns, well, that meant you had a problem of some kind, and that would be a quick way to find a problem. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't always find every problem. It's not always going to reveal everything to you. Now, this is Riften. Was there a dragon there? I thought there was, but no. Anyway, I thought that looked nice. Oh, there is a dragon running around out here. Is he going to bother us? Oh, look at that. I think he is. Well, let's see. Nope. He must have ran away. He ran off, so we're leaving. We're going back into town. Into Riften. Here we go. Some loads take longer than others, but I'll leave them in so that you can see that the game is working. You can always scan forward a little bit in your in the video if you want. Though in this case, I have sped everything up. We're moving, just so you know, we're moving at 400%, okay? 100% is normal speed, and I do more than double it. I moved it to 400%. Because doubling it would be good, but not good enough. I feel like it's so much better just to go ahead and... I shot that cat, didn't I? I think I did. I think I bounced him because he was stuck on the stairs, and that freed him up. Oh, that was a thief, wasn't it? Oh, cool. Okay. So we looted the thief. That starts some little quest. There's that cat. He's back. He's okay now. What was that quest? I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's one of the Creation Club quests. All right, you see him standing there. He wants me to join the Thieves Guild. No, go away, go away. Bring you off. Get away from me. I'm leaving. Bun. I gotta admit, to do these voiceovers, speeding these up so that we kind of run through them real fast is much more entertaining for me. If I had to sit here and just talk as I walk around and my usual self, that would be, you know, it's not that great. Especially when it's like, this would be an hour long. And what I've done by condensing it down like this, we're going to get through it really quick. The whole video is going to be under 20 minutes. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Now, of course, the beginning with the load order, I did not speed that up. And at the tail end, the last couple of minutes, that won't be sped up. But that's just going to be the end of the video, where we're just going to close out and move along, right? Man, he's fast, ain't he? Porthos is like, you know, he's just moving along. Pardon me, I am having water, and you may hear me clicking that lid. But I'm just drinking some water. So that's Solitude. Oh, we didn't even go to the Blue Palace, did we? But it's okay. If you can travel to Solitude, you should be in good shape. Ooh, look at the piggy and all the little chicks. See the little chicks there? And the chickens. So I was trying to look it around at some different things for fun. But everything looks good. Looks like it's working. Let's go. Climb in the back. Okay, here we go. We're off again. Where are we going? You know, I didn't pay close enough attention to see what town we selected. Oh, is this Winterhold? It's very dark. Yes, it is Winterhold. And this version of Winterhold, remember, I'm using a mod for, am I using the Great Cities? You know what? We would have to go back and look at the load order, so you can look at that, and you can tell me. We're going to run up here to the college. I'm using the cheat ring, of course. So here we are. So we're in the Winterhold College up there just to see what that looks like. And there's, is that Helgen? Oh, we're going to Helgen. Here we are. Oh, there he was. We couldn't get him. That was Alduin. He's getting away. Nothing we can do about it. Okay. Well, we did that. So that initiated our, you know, our beginning of the story quest. So we've initiated that. So that's good. So now we're going to run. And then we stopped. I don't know why we stopped. And now we're going to run some more. I might take a picture of that. Sometimes I do. I think something about the way that looks here, it just looks cool. There's the hunter and her dog. Sometimes they attack me for no reason. I don't know why. Oh, guess where we are? Hello. Goodbye. Yes. One of my favorite mines, right? So that's our health. All right, so here we go. We're going to go down to our... Oh, we got the wolves. I forgot. Oh, wow. Okay, we roughed them up. I like his shield because it's got that spike in it. You know, I think that's cool. Anyway, so we're going down here to Riverwood. Maybe we'll see the... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I tell you, he shows up when you least expect him. Here comes the courier, the postman. Here I am. I have something for you. Is that a pig? Oh, there's animals everywhere. Oh, fuss. So in this playthrough, I just remembered, in this load order, in this playthrough, we're still using Swift's Overhaul. I think when I bring in the Skyland LOD, I didn't have enough room for that, and I had to drop it. So that's probably the difference that you might see in the load order videos you see in the coming week or two. I did make some changes, so just so you know. Now here, we're just going to sell our stuff to him. Hopefully, I was going to say, hopefully we're a little faster than that, because that looked a little slow for a minute. Like maybe I got interrupted for a moment, and I just didn't get a chance to note that. Oh, it's a wolf. Kill it. And an anteater. Yeah, I'm still using Swift's Overhaul at this point, but later I'm not using that. So, just to warn you, I know what's coming up because I've already lived through this, right? And you're just now seeing this, so just letting you know that. Because the Skyland LOD does get updated, and I thought I would try to use that and see if that helped the game to look significantly better. Anyway, we're running around. Look at all the fairies. That one mod, it adds these little glowy fairies everywhere, which is kind of cool. It's a small mod, and it does add a little something special to the game, I guess, you know? So we're going to head in here. And I think we've got to get, we've got to get the quest to go to Bleak Falls. So we got to go in here and talk to them. The funny thing was the guard. I expected the guard to come out and stop me and say, oh, dragons are about, you can't come in. But they didn't do that. So I was like, okay, whatever. So here we go. So now that we're in town, Oh, there we go. So I popped back in, and we're off. That's good. All right. So don't mind that. There was a pause there where I was interrupted, and I'm going to have to cut some of that stuff out of this video. But hey, that's okay. That's what editing is all about. Oh, what are you doing here? Rawr. She's so threatening. We could take her, though. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get our quest right for Bleak Falls Sparrow. So we've done some initial testing, and it's time. You know, we've traveled to all the major holds. Everything seems to be working okay. So it's time to get down to the business of playing the game. Because then when I have the game to play, when I have the quest to do, it makes me run around and do things and, you know, see different parts of the world. And we have to fight certain dragons and do things. And just in playing the game, that's where a lot of times we find any issues that might exist in the game. Now, we'll see how far we get and how this goes. If I ever get a perfect load order, I may be unwilling to give it up, but we'll see. I don't know if that will ever happen. Because I always find at least tiny flaws. And then, too, I like to try different things. So here we are at the end of our video. That's pretty much all of this gameplay testing and load order and gameplay testing video. So, you know, I want to thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. So I want to acknowledge these people who directly support the channel. I really do appreciate that. And I really do appreciate everyone for watching the videos and interacting. This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.
Thank you very much.